Meantime, about Ukraine, and I know you've heard a lot about Ukraine, but still, it matters just as much as it did last week. There was an opinion poll that was put out by the readers of the Australian Financial Review, which gave a couple of really shocking insights into how people in Australia actually feel about what's happening on the other side of the world. Now, according to the poll, the extreme majority of people believe that we should be sending lethal aid to the Ukraine, 82%, 12% they don't know, 12% are no, and 6% are unsure. But what about this incredible follow-up question? Should Australian super funds divest of Russian assets? Answer: 53% yes, I don't care if I lose money. 6% no, 5% unsure, but 36% of people told the AFR that yes, as long as there's no financial impact for me. Think about this. Now, I don't know what would happen to your superannuation fund if they pull whatever connections they have to Russia today if your plan is to retire tomorrow. But the idea that your superannuation is more important than what is happening when people are losing their lives day by day is garbage. I truly don't believe that the majority of Australians, or even 36% of them, believe that the financial impact on you matters more than trying to rob the Russian economy of the money that helps fund the bombs that they are dropping each and every day. But alas, there will be people that are like that. But to those 36% of people who say, well, as long as it doesn't affect me, sure, let's send lethal weapons, but it's the other side of the world. We've been talking about this for 2 weeks. It's getting boring, Paul. Talk about something else. There isn't a family in comfortable, clean Australia that doesn't have a little person who at one point in time has sung the song Let It Go from the movie Frozen. This is a song that is being sung by a little girl in her native tongue while she is in a bomb shelter. Think twice if you're one of those who thinks your superannuation, its impacts matter, because the impact on this girl is obvious.
Открой все чувства на замок, навечно отпусти и забудь, что прошло уже не вернуть. Отпусти и забудь, новый день он кажет путь. Не боюсь ничего уже.
Poor little muffin. I don't know that singing songs about ice princesses doesn't change anything for that little girl or her family. But how can there be people who do not see the humanity? And yes, there will be a financial cost to the world, including potentially maybe, to your superannuation for 6 months. Come on. Meantime, the Prime Minister says that the nexus between China and Russia is something that we have to talk about. Remember, on this show with Jim Molan, we talked about it way before anyone else did, that Russia and China have agreed to defend each other's right to defend their own territories. Now, remember, Russia thinks that's Ukraine. China thinks that that is Taiwan. The Prime Minister spoke to the Lowy Institute today.
The crisis that now grips Europe heralds a moment of choice for China, the Chinese government and leadership. Under Mr. Putin, Russia has chosen the path of violence and seeking to overturn the global order. The world has heard China's words about its commitment to global peace and respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity, and playing a positive role in the international community for a very long time now. So it's now up to China and their leaders at this hinge point of history to demonstrate that these are more than just words. But I fear the early signs are not good.